discharge in his apartment.
Into the people below.
So I'm looking for a disorderly person on that.
A what?
Disorderly person?
Are they gonna put us in a breakout room or are we gonna go?
I think she's
I'm
working.
sorry, I stepped away. Do you want a breakout room? Is that what I heard?
Yeah,
Yes.
with Dan.
Okay.
Please. Good morning, Marianne.
Good morning. Hi. Your clients, Tanner and so far Tanner is here. So when you're ready, if you need to talk, and Outlaw. So when you're ready to talk to them, but I'll put the two of you in a breakout room now.
I think Tanner's mine, Marianne, and I do need to speak with him. He was
Okay.
supposed to bring some proof today for dismissal.
Okay, I'll put you two in breakout room also. Dan, I was wrong. It's Wells Cadell.
Yep.
Help me out with a phone number for Megan.
Okay.
Wells, Cadell, and Outlaw are mine, Marianne. You're correct.
All right, I'll put you and Jane in a breakout room. Hold on.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Yep, when you can.
As soon as you are ready, I'd appreciate if you pop back out. It's 9:04. We're ready to
313.
start the 9 o'clock docket whenever you are.
Yes, Judge.
Thank you.
220-2767.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thanks. See ya.
And I did a big one. This could be shot heard around the world.
Marianne, are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Mr. Tanner never joined the breakout room?
Okay. Let's see. Let's try this again. Okay, I'm going to try it again, Leah.
Okay.
Mr. Tanner, can you hear me?
Resultado.
Hi, good morning, sir. What case are you here on, please?
Do you guys have anyone who speaks Spanish? He needs a Spanish translator.
No. What is his name?
Tu nombre.
Gustavo. Lenin. Lenin Gustavo.
Okay, I see that. Hold on 1 second, please.
Okay. Sí, eso.
Are there parties ready on Wells Cadell?
Yes.
I need to speak with him in a breakout room first to go over the offer, Judge.
Okay, I'm bringing him in.
Are you ready on Bradley Tanner?
That is Leanna's, Judge.
I know, that's what I'm asking Jane. I'm
Oh.
sorry. Ms. Gillis?
All he needs to do is show alcohol proof. I believe Mr. Tanner was supposed to bring that today, and then Miss Gillis would be amenable to dismissing. So, Mr. Tanner,
Correct.
do you have your proof of alcohol completion?
My therapist just called and she said she tried to fax it, but she couldn't get a number. All I need is a number and she can fax it right to you.
If you hold on 1 second, let me call the case so we can start.
Should be.
This is 201478, State of Michigan versus Bradley Roy Tanner. Matter is. The matter is before the court this morning for pretrial. Your appearances, please.
Jane Gillis on behalf of the people.
And good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Leanna Belcher on behalf of Mr. Tanner. He was just present on the screen, Your Honor. I'm not sure where he went.
Okay.
Marianne, we got kicked out of the breakout room.
Okay.
Are you there?
Mr. Tanner, can you state your name, please, for the judge?
Bradley Roy Tanner?
This matter is scheduled for pretrial. The parties were starting to say that there was some information that needed to be faxed over.
Your Honor, it's my understanding that the people would be agreeable to dismissing this case. We adjourned it from the last pretrial so that Mr. Tanner could attend some alcohol treatment and provide proof. All that Ms. Gillis would need to see is that proof so that she
Correct.
could indeed move for dismissal.
That's correct. Can he fax it to you or scan it to me or take a picture? He can take a picture.
Well,
Someone can take a-
my therapist just called and she's trying to fax it. Can you give me a fax number and I can call her right now and she can send it to
I
you?
can give you my fax number, Mr. Tanner. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready. She's waiting right now.
Okay, let me pull up my letterhead. It is 734
Uh-huh.
822
Okay.
9762.
All right, now how do I go? I gotta go to my contacts to call her.
You're gonna have to log off and sign back in, Mr. Tanner, when you're ready.
So 734-822-9762.
Correct.
I'll do it right now and I'll come right back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
When Mr. Tanner pops back on, I'll recall the case. Is there anything else ready to go this morning?
There's an attorney for Fortress Foundations that is in the waiting room. Do you want me to pull him in?
Would you please?
Yep. This is Fortress Foundations. Oh, Sullivan and Lovett.
Oh, sorry, George Howell. I'm just entering my name here, P74468, and I'm here on Fortress Foundations.
Okay, I guess, Marianne, if I could have a breakout room with him real quick, we'll work
Okay.
something out.
When you all are ready, if you pop back out, let me know that you're ready. We can call that case. Otherwise, I'm still looking for the 9 o'clock Annette Ely.
Your Honor, I'm trying to reach her on the phone right now.
Thank you. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, and I have some information for you on that too, Leanne.
Jane, will you text it to me or call my cell?
Okay, state your name.
Yep,
We're just live on YouTube right now, Jane, so that's why I just didn't want you to say it.
okay.
I'm still on my Zoom hearing somehow.
Leanna,
Yes.
hey, you're Claude Grieg. Just he's in the waiting room. Do you want me to put you in a breakout room with him, or?
No, I'm ready to go on that. That's going to be an adjournment.
Okay, thank you.
Oh my God, man.
Mr. Tanner, you're not muted.
Okay. Hey, I'm trying to call my therapist and she just called me.
Mr. Tanner, you're on live on YouTube and the court has other cases, so please mute yourself.
Judge and Marianne, we are ready on Lawrence Wells Cadell.
Okay.
There you go.
Hello?
Sir, please
Wait,
mute
one-
yourself for one moment. I'm just looking for Miss Gillis.
She's popping out in 2 seconds.
Good morning, calling 1-93390, State of Michigan versus Lawrence Wells Cadell.
Jane Gillis on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daniel Batar on behalf of Lawrence Wells Cadell.
Yes, how you doing?
I'm good, sir. Your name, please.
Lawrence Wells Cadell?
This matter is scheduled for pretrial this morning. What are we doing?
Your Honor, Mr. Wells Cadell is going to accept the people's offer. He's going to enter a guilty plea to operating while visibly impaired. The original charges will be dismissed.
That's correct.
There's no plea form, though. It appears that it's coming right now. I just received a plea form that indicates that the defendant will be pleading guilty to the added count of impaired, and the other 3 charges will be dismissed. Mr. Wells, have you previously signed your advice of rights form?
Yes,
You heard the comments made by your attorney this morning?
yes,
You understand that there's a plea offer indicating you will plead guilty to impaired driving, and the current charges of operating with a blood alcohol level of 0.17 or more, operating while intoxicated, and driving while licensed, suspended, revoked, or denied will be dismissed.
Yes.
You understand if a plea is entered this morning as to the apparent charge, you will give up your rights to have a trial in this matter, right to call and confront witnesses.
Yes.
You'll be giving up your right to have any appeal in this matter,
Yes.
knowing that you still wish to plead guilty to the added count of impaired.
Yes.
Mr. Bitar, do you wish to inquire of your client?
With respect to a factual basis, Judge?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Mr. Wells Cadell. Judge, could I just have the date of incident, please?
11/5/16.
Mr. Wells Cadell, on 11/5 of 2016, were you operating a motor vehicle in the, is that the city of Belleville?
Yes.
Yes.
And prior to operating that motor vehicle, had you consumed alcohol?
Yes.
And then you got in that car and you drove that car, is that correct?
Yes.
And then did the consumption of the alcohol impair your ability to operate that motor vehicle?
Yes.
And Judge, we would stipulate that the blood alcohol content was 0.187.
That's correct. I'd stipulate.
Anything further, Mr. Bitar?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Anything further, Ms. Gillis?
No, Your Honor.
And Mr. Wells, you said you do intend to plead guilty because you are in fact guilty to the charge of impaired?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Probably it's Jane Gillis.
We're gonna send Mr. Cadell to the probation department for a PSI, and we'll get a date for him to come back for sentencing.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wells Cadell, you'll be contacted by probation, and I will contact you once I get that report prior to sentencing, okay?
Okay.
Anything else as relates to this matter, Mr. Bitar?
No, Your Honor, thank you very much.
Anything else, Ms. Gillis? We appear to have lost the prosecutor. Give me 1 second.
Nothing.
Thank you, ma'am.
Nothing else. Sorry.
That's okay. We're all set in this matter. Thank you much.
Mr. Wells Cadell, you're free to go. I'll talk to you soon, okay? Wait for a call from probation.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Tanner is back. Is Ms. Belcher back?
I'm here, Judge.
Ms. Belcher, have you received the information that you needed?
I have not received any incoming faxes yet, Your Honor.
Okay. Then we'll put Mr. Tanner back in the waiting room. And as soon as you receive the facts, let us know. We'll pull you back in and we'll conclude this matter, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. I am ready on Claude Gregg, if Your Honor is. He was scheduled
Really?
at 9:10.
Okay, that's all right. I'll wait.
You want me to come back? You want?
I'm just trying to find your file. This is 201672, State of Michigan versus Claude Lee Gregg.
Good morning, Your Honor. Leanna Belcher on behalf of Mr. Gregg. It appears he's still connecting his audio. I did send him a text message. I'm happy to call and get him on the phone if Your Honor would prefer. This is the date and time set for a pretrial. It's his first pretrial in this matter. I have received the paper discovery. There is mention in the report of some videos. I would ask, Your Honor, that we adjourn this pretrial one time so that I'm able to send in a discovery order to the city of Romulus to obtain the video evidence.
I have no objection. This is Claude Craig, right?
Correct.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any objection if this is the first time up.
The pretrial will be adjourned to March 17th, 2021 at 11:40 a.m. That will be with Judge Oakley. Anything else as relates to Mr. Gregg?
No, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
Anything else, Ms. Gillis?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Mr. Gregg, you're all set. Have a good day.
And I'm still trying to get a hold of Miss Ely, Your Honor.
Is there anything else ready?
The Fortress Foundations is ready. I offered him impaired. He got the right registration.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. This is OS 3755451, State of Michigan versus Fortress Foundation. Your appearances, please.
Jane Gillis on behalf of the people.
George Howell, P 74468, on behalf of Fortress Foundations, and I have full authority from my client to resolve this matter on their behalf today.
It is alleged that on July 15, 2020, Fortress Foundations operated an unregistered vehicle in the Van Buren Township.
Well, if you look at the citation, it was registered, but it was registered for the improper weight class. They needed to go up one weight class, and they have paid the money and obtained the proper weight class on the truck.
That's correct, Your Honor. So I offered him impeding.
And sir, you say you're fully authorized to appear on their behalf and accept the impeding?
Yes, Your Honor.
Was there any other discussions between the party this morning as to how this will be resolved? Or just the
No.
impeding?
Just impeding, drop the original charge.
That's correct, Your Honor.
You're gonna go off the record for just 1 second. You stay put, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Hey, Dan, do you need a breakout room with Mr. Outlaw?
I'm still working on getting an offer from Ms. Gillis, so I think I
Okay.
need one with her first.
Okay, all right, thank you.
I'm trying to call the cops on that, Dan.
Okay.
It's kind of unusual case.
Gillis, I'm sorry, I was just looking for the fine in this matter for the impeding. That'd be nice. So the original charge is dismissed. The party will plead to impeding traffic and the fine of 180 will be assessed.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. May we have 2 weeks to pay? To allow
2
them
weeks to
time?
pay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Not a problem. I'll put a note in the file that the 180 will be paid on or before February 5th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. Thank you, sir.
Good to see you there.
Is there anything else ready?
Mr. Tar, an outlaw,
Yes, Jane.
I'll give you the disorderly. I can't get a hold
Okay.
of the victim, so.
If
or
I
the
could
cop.
just have a breakout room, Mary Ann, with Mr. Outlaw, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
Judge, yeah, leave him here. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
There's an attorney, Gregory Sheena, here on Nicholas Shotwell. Do you want me to bring him in?
Would you please?
Thank you.
Thank you.
And there's somebody here by the name of Nicholas. I'm going to bring him in. Is that okay? It might be his client.
Thank you.
I think I remember this. I've been
Yeah,
on this.
that's the one that you said you couldn't do because of the conflict that went down the circuit in front of the other hills.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
My brother made the decision on that,
Right.
and the Court of Appeals has affirmed it. It's her property.
Hi, Nicholas. Is your last name Shotwell? Can you hear me, Nicholas?
Hi, Marianne. This is Greg Sheena. I'm gonna shoot him a text and tell him to turn on his microphone.
Okay, thank you.
You got it.
Hey, Dan, I see that your client's still trying to connect to audio.
Yeah, I think I'll just mute myself and try and call him, Marianne, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I talk to the attorney on Shotwell?
Yes. Mr. Sheen, I'm going to put you in a breakout room.
Thank you.
Let's make a deal.
Marianne, which breakout room is outlawed? I can join it. Well, there we go.
5. Hey, Jeff, good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
I see your client Stephanie West is in the waiting room. Do you need to go in a breakout room with her?
Yes, not so much with her, but with the prosecutor if they're available.
Okay, I'll wait. Yeah, Jane is with. Is it Jane? Yeah. She's with someone, but as soon as she pops back in, I'll leave you where you are. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Okay,
out. They took us out, I think.
okay.
Anyway, so just ask for like, the next pretrial date is the 5th, I think.
Okay.
I think
Mary
it's-
Ann, we're ready on outlaw. Judge, we're ready on outlaw.
We're ready on Shotwell too.
Yep.
And I'm ready on Ely. She was logged in the wrong courtroom. She's signing into 4 now. She was in 2.
Calling 201647, State of Michigan versus Mark Hale Armand Outlaw. Your appearances,
Gillis.
please.
Jane Gillis on behalf of the people.
Daniel Batar on behalf of Mr. Outlaw, Your Honor.
This matter was scheduled for pretrial this morning. The parties have had a chance to talk. What are we doing?
Judge, we have a resolution. Mr. Outlaw is going to plead guilty to disorderly person. The original charge will be dismissed.
That's correct, Your Honor. And I'll bring it in.
Thank you. Mr. Outlaw, you heard the comments made by your attorney this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that you have a, I'm sorry, have you read, signed, and you understood your advice or rights form?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that if you plead to the charge of disorderly person this morning, you'll be giving up all the rights listed on that form,
Yes, ma'am.
knowing that you still wish to plead guilty to the charge of disorderly person?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you been threatened in any way to get you to plead this morning?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty to this charge because you are in fact guilty of the charge of disorderly person?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Batard, you wish to inquire as to your client the factual basis?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Outlaw, on or about November 17th of 2020, were you in the city of Romulus?
Yes.
And did you do something at that time in a disorderly manner that caused the police to be called to your dwelling?
Yes.
Okay, I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
Anything further, Ms. Gillis?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Outlaw, your plea to the charge of disorderly person will be accepted. The original charge of careless discharge would be dismissed.
Yes, ma'am.
Was there any conversation at all about the sentence in this matter?
Judge, I'm asking you to consider assessing fines and costs. Mr. Outlaw knows he should not have done what he did. He was cleaning his firearm, and unfortunately that firearm discharged inside his apartment. He will be more careful in the future. He will not be a problem to anybody going forward.
I'd leave it to the discretion of the court, but maybe there's some sort of online gun safety class he should take.
I would have no objection to that.
Gun safety class. The court's gonna assess a fine of $500. There's a state court cost of $50, a building fund fee of $20, crime victims fee of $75. Let me find a calculator if someone else has done the math. I have no calculator. Came up with 660.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Outlaw will need some time. Can you have a payment plan for that, Judge? And I would
That was
ask,
gonna be my question. Thank you.
you're welcome.
Mr. Outlaw, how much time do you need to pay that amount?
Ma'am, about a month, ma'am.
Is that realistic or is that a stretch?
Realistic.
No. Pay 660 on or before February 19th, 2021. Anything else, Mr. Batar? I'm sorry.
I would just inquire as to the gun safety class, Your Honor. Could he also have that 30 days to complete that gun safety class? And is there something probation or the court can provide to him as to where and how he would take that gun safety class?
I can have probation contact him about the gun safety class and the 660 paid by February 19th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let's call for YouTube.